Deep within the heart of the forest, where sunlight struggled to pierce the thick canopy of ancient trees, Mark and Emma found themselves on a desolate road. The shadows played tricks on their eyes, and the air seemed heavy with an otherworldly energy. As they drove, the couple stumbled upon a broken-down car. A family, stranded with a child, stood by the roadside, their distress evident. Mark, a kind-hearted man with a penchant for helping others, pulled over without hesitation. The family, grateful for the assistance, explained that their car had faltered, leaving them stranded in the mysterious forest. Despite the odd atmosphere, Mark and Emma decided to offer a helping hand. The family, composed of a father, mother, and their young child, gratefully accepted the invitation to join the couple in their car. Little did Mark and Emma know that this act of kindness would plunge them into a series of inexplicable events. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the trees closed in around them like silent spectators. The road, a narrow ribbon winding through the thick vegetation, seemed to stretch endlessly. The oppressive darkness outside pressed against the windows, creating an unsettling ambience. Lost and disoriented, the forest swallowed them whole. Mark, feeling a sense of responsibility, decided to explore on foot, leaving Emma with the family in the safety of the car. He assured them he would find the way back to the highway. As Mark treaded through the dense foliage, the only sounds were the rustling leaves and distant hoots of owls. Soon, he encountered the child from the stranded family, wandering alone. Confusion gripped him. Why was the child not with his parents in the car? Following the child deeper into the forest, Mark stumbled upon a gruesome sight. The child's father lay lifeless, the victim of a brutal encounter with an enraged elephant. Panic set in as the elephant noticed the child and charged, its massive form thundering through the underbrush. In a split-second decision, Mark swept up the child and sprinted through the dark night, the enraged elephant hot on their trail. As the creature closed in, Mark hurled the child into a nearby bush, a desperate attempt to divert the elephant's attention. With adrenaline pumping, Mark continued running, the sounds of the forest alive with pursuit. The angry elephant, deceived by the decoy, charged after Mark, its colossal footsteps shaking the very ground beneath them. Facing the choice of certain doom or a daring leap into the unknown, Mark made a split-second decision. He leapt off the cliff, the world spinning around him as he plummeted into the darkness below. Miraculously, he survived the fall, though heavily wounded and barely able to walk. Determined to return to Emma, Mark hobbled back through the forest, haunted by the events that had unfolded. The shock deepened as he reached the cliff and discovered the lifeless body of the child's mother. She too had attempted a fatal leap. Racing to the car, Mark found Emma accompanied by the entire family, father, mother, and child, alive and seemingly unharmed. The surreal scene left Mark speechless, the boundaries between life and death blurred in the mysterious forest. Without explaining the inexplicable, Mark motioned for Emma to get in the car. The bewildered wife questioned the abrupt departure, but Mark, his gaze fixed on the road ahead, remained silent. The engine's hum and the rhythmic thud of tires against the forest road were the only sounds that dared to break the silence. Emma, perplexed and seeking answers, couldn't fathom the strangeness of the events that had unfolded. "Why are we leaving them in the middle of the forest?" she finally asked, her voice laced with confusion. Mark, his eyes fixed on the winding road ahead, struggled to find words to convey the surreal encounter. The forest, with its unseen forces and lingering mysteries, seemed to resist explanation. Finally, breaking the heavy quiet that hung between them, "Some things are beyond our understanding, Emma. We must leave this place, for our own safety and sanity," he said. His words weighted with the unspoken truth that echoed in the shadows of the ancient woods. As the car continued its journey through the winding forest road, the couple left behind the enigma that had gripped them, the strange family, and the haunting secrets of a place where the veil between the natural and the supernatural seemed paper-thin. The forest, now cloaked in the shroud of night, held its secrets close, and the road stretched on, winding through the heart of the unknown.